is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school. NCAA Division II athletics program. The UT experience begins with an innovative first-year program and continues with opportunities to challenge yourself in the honors program, to study abroad, to conduct research with faculty, to do an internship, to volunteer in the community, or to participate in multiple leadership programs. Explore your dreams, discover your talents, get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Welcome to the University of Tampa. My name is Tucker Whitman and I'm a junior marketing major here at UT. Today we're going to look at some of the highlights of our beautiful Riverside campus here in downtown Tampa. We'll start at Plant Hall. This historic building was opened in 1891 as the Tampa Bay Hotel and now serves as the main academic building here at UT, with 4 floors of classrooms as well as faculty and administrative offices. Next up, the Vaughn Center, the hub of campus life and activities. This multi-purpose building includes the campus bookstore, our primary cafeteria plus an additional food court, a theater, as well as offices and meeting rooms for student organizations. The Vaughn Center is also one of UT's residence halls, providing 5 floors of student rooms. Morsani Hall is another residence hall here at UT. In addition to housing approximately 450 students, this building offers another selection of eateries as well as a small grocery store. Now let's check out the Sykes College of Business. This academic building houses classrooms and faculty offices for UT's undergrad and graduate business students. This building also has a real-time stock trading room. Right next door is the Sykes Chapel for Faith and Values. This gorgeous interfaith chapel features a large main hall complete with a massive pipe organ, as well as meditation rooms and meeting rooms. Student health care is a major priority for us here at UT. The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible to all students and provides high-quality services including basic medical care, counseling, and wellness programs. On the east side of campus, you'll find the McDonald-Kelsey Library. Here, students can learn from a large collection of books, periodicals, and digital databases. They can also take advantage of our numerous study rooms and computers. The Academic Success Center is another great resource for students. This is your one-stop shop for academic advising, coaching, and tutoring services. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just want to shoot some hoops, the athletic facilities here at UT are hard to beat. The Bob Martinez Athletic Center includes a large gymnasium, a weight room, and training facilities. In addition, the campus features an aquatic center open year-round, 6 tennis courts, baseball and softball fields, a 1,500-seat stadium, as well as a lacrosse field and intramural complex. Need a break from studying? Head to Falk Theater and catch a play. This 1,000-seat historic theater serves as a home for all major performances made by UT's Department of Speech, Theater and Dance, as well as special guests. This is one of UT's newest facilities, the Innovation and Collaboration Building. Here you will find UT's very own Starbucks. In addition, classrooms, cybersecurity labs, study lounges, and the Loth Entrepreneurship Center, designed for student entrepreneurs to launch their startups. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video tour of UT, we'd love to give you one in person. For more information or to schedule a campus visit, go to ut.edu.
It's not about any one thing. It's about how everything comes together, how it all connects. People, ideas, resources, community, everything. Quality of life services. That's what we do. Sodexo.
What do you get when you take your favorite food and stuff it inside a pocket of homemade dough? Cooked perfectly until golden brown. It's a mouth-watering empanada from Mr. Empanada. No one makes a better empanada. Take Ted Webb's word for it.
Almost as good as my mom used to make.
Check out our website for a location near you, MrEmpanada.com.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team,
on my campus and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game 2 of the Friday night doubleheader between the University of Tampa, the Spartans, and the Choctaws of Mississippi College. Tampa winning the first game, highly contested game, 6-5, the final score in that one. Dan Sullivan with a couple home runs to spark the Lions to the Spartans. I said the Lions one other time. The Spartans to victory, and they have run their record to 14-1 on the year. Mississippi College falls to 5-11 on the season. But Game 2, this is a 7-inning game for the second game of the doubleheader. There'll be another game tomorrow at 1 to round out the 3-game weekend series. Jack Ike along with Tate Gebhardt. Howdy. As we are just about ready for this game. On the mound for the Spartans in this game will be Eric Linder. And his stats, this is going to be his first start of the season. Got to find his stats here. I had him on he fell onto a second sheet. There he is. Eric Linder, he is a sophomore. This is his third appearance of the year, but just his first start for the Spartans. He's only pitched 3 innings all season and given up only 1 hit. So he has a 0 ERA. So just one of those games. It's a non-conference game. Joe Urso's going to see what he's got because you never know when you're going to need somebody later in the season.
Well, like I said, it's we only have 1 loss on the year. Obviously, we want to keep the winning streak going, but as smart as the coach Mr. Urso is, he's trying to see how many things he can use, throw around. So when he's late in the year and he needs to call on somebody, he knows exactly who that name is. So it's a good chance to see what Linder's like starting. So it'll be interesting to see.
Starting lineups for both teams are very similar to what you saw in the first game. Leading off for Mississippi College will be number 17, and that is Lane Willis. Batting second will be number 26, and that is Lance Wade. Batting third is the right fielder, Ken Scott, number 2. Batting cleanup is number 10, the designated hitter, Caleb Reese, who came in a pinch hitting role in the last game. Batting fifth is the first baseman, number 28, Tristan Tigret. Batting sixth is the center fielder, Marcarius Lee. Batting eighth will be the catcher, number 7. That is Derek Lathan. Batting ninth is the shortstop, Jackson Breedlove. And on the mound will be Austin Huggins. First pitch of the game to Willis from Linder. We're underway with a strike. Under the lights now. The lights have pretty much taken over, though they're not fully taken over the field, so it may be a little hard to judge some of these balls for an inning or two. Pitch to Linder, fouled off. Breeze has picked up a little bit here in Tampa.
81 degrees, going to be dropping a little bit, but not too bad.
It was 87 when we started the first game. Not a cloud in the sky.
Don't want to jinx anything, especially for these upcoming games, but been a beautiful couple series we've had so far in this 16-game homestand.
There's a shot right out to Winkelmeyer, gobbles it up, tosses underhand, and gets the out.
Fantastic job by Winkelmeyer just to knock it down and flip it on over.
Spartans defensively will have Linder on the mound, Rulai behind the plate, Dan Sullivan will be at first, Nicholas Winkelmeyer at second, McAllister Jorgensen at third, Drew Earhart at shortstop. Left field is Luke Glancy, center field is Jordan Lala, and right field is E.J. Cumbo. Lance Wade at the plate now.
6-5 the final. Tampa won game 1. Choctaw scored 4 in the fourth. Tampa scored 5 in the fourth. Choctaw decided to 5 in the fifth. Stayed that way to the 8th until Dan Sullivan.
Ground ball. Nice hop to Earhart. Little pump, the throw, 2 up, 2 down. Good game in the first game. Pitchers duel for the first 3 innings. Just nothing going on. A lot of double plays. The Spartans had hit into double plays in the first 3 innings, hit into 4 double plays in the game. And then in the 4th inning, Mississippi College had 4 straight base hits, scored 4 runs, took a 4-0 lead. The Spartans answered with 6 hits in the bottom of the 4th and took a 5-4 lead. Mississippi College then tied it in the next inning, and the Spartans won it with a Dan Sullivan home run in the bottom of the 8th.
It was a Dan Sullivan show, 2 home runs in that game and hit the game winner. So thank you, Dan Sullivan, for that. Also causing me to get up to, I believe, 17 miles on the air. So
Ken Scott pops it foul.
But that lineup that they changed a couple weekends ago seems to be rocking and rolling. So see how it works here in the bottom half. But for now, 2 outs here in the top of the first. 1-1 count for Linder.
Scott was 2 for 4 in the first game.
Yeah.
One of the top hitters on the Choctaws team.
Doesn't seem to be afraid to swing the bat. So.
No.
Jorgensen starts at third base and giving the defensively in game 1.
Linder gets the sign and winds up and fires. Off speed, just outside.
Umpires do switch. Umpires switch up, so we'll probably see a different strike zone here.
2-2 the count again.
2-2 pitch on the way. Foul back. Spartans 14-1 on a 13-game winning streak. If you think they've been home a lot, they have been. This is their 12th consecutive home game. Actually, the 13th consecutive home game. They've got tomorrow and then Monday, Tuesday to end a 16-game homestand.
Then the big matchup that I've been referring to all week is the Nova Southeastern Sharks. They'll head over there and take them on. That'll be a top 5 matchup between those two, so that'll be a good one.
That starts a week from today.
Yep.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
In that game you missed Tuesday night, there was a count, I believe, went up to 13 pitches.
Wow.
Same 1-2 count that just foul ball after foul ball. Drew would not go down, ended up with a Drew Earhart single.
So we'll do the 3-2 again. Here it is. Ground ball, foul. Breeze is picked up even in the press box.
Yeah, it looks like it. There you go.
I position myself to get the breeze. You guys get nothing.
Just like section just on you. Linder's playing a John Smoltz role here. Can be a reliever, can be a starter, or we'll see how he does here. 3-2 count.
A little bit low, and a walk to Scott. 2-out walk. We'll bring the cleanup hitter Reese to the plate. He came in as a pinch hitter last game.
Now, do you like the doubleheaders here on Friday, Jack, or do you rather doubleheaders on Saturday? Kind of opens up my weekend a little bit more now that I think about it.
When I thought about it, I'm like, we'll get it over.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Single game on Saturday.
Sure. I wondered what the players would think, because I'm assuming some of them had school today, or last day of school before spring break, and I don't know.
First pitch to Reese. A little bit low. Runner goes. Good. Fouled back.
Really good jump there by Scott. I believe he's 7 for 7 on attempts last time we looked it up. So
they're not afraid to run. They've, coming into the game, had 31 stolen bases and 38 attempts. Two batters, Scott and this man at the plate, Caleb Reese, who's not played many games, has been out with an injury. Only played 9 games, and he's 7 for 7. Again. Runner goes to throw.
Well, might have first, and they do.
Called him safe.
Well, we're broadcasters. I'm not an umpire, but that was close.
He's closer than we are. Winkelmeyer thought they had him.
Must have stuck his hand around or something that we didn't see.
Yeah.
Well, 8 for 8 on the year, Scott is. I believe that's 32nd stolen base on the year for the Choctaws.
They had a couple in the first game. I think they're up to about 34.
That was
now.
From the game one. Huh?
Let's see what the line was in that first game. A 3-1 pitch. Shot caught by Sullivan on a line shot, and that took away a run with 2 outs. So Linder gets out of the inning. No runs, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. Tampa will send up Lala, Earhart, and Cumbo right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school. Bottom of the first we go. Austin Huggins on the mound for Mississippi College. He is 0-1 on the year, has started 4 games in 4 appearances this year. 16 innings pitched, given up 19 hits, 15 runs, 11 earned, walked 10, struck out 12, 5 doubles, a triple and a home run, has an ERA of 6.19. Jordan Lala to the plate. Behind the plate, umpiring is Marvick Gomez, and on the infield is Mike Peter.
If you guys saw Pom Pom, cheerleaders made their second appearance here at the ballpark, cheering on the Spartans.
Hope to see him at the basketball game on Sunday.
Yep, on Sunday at 1.
Lala, who gets on in innumerable ways.
Sunshine State Championship, that will be. You'll be there, Jack? Calling game?
Yes.
Sunday? Yep.
Cool. And the pitch down the line, but foul. Stadium lights have pretty well taken over by now. There's always that one inning where they're not doing much and the sun's not helping. Huggins winds and fires. Off speed. 2-2 now.
Talking about Lala, walked 3 times last game. It was actually 0 for 1, so didn't get a hit, but got on base 3 separate times. So
2-2. Up the middle. Does it get through? Slides under Breedlove's glove.
Well, now he has his first
Now he's
hit.
got a hit for the day.
Yeah.
Starts it off on a positive note for Tampa. Brings Drew Earhart to the plate.
That is a shortstop, number 2, Drew Earhart.
Spartan batting order I should go through as Lala leads off. Earhart is second. Cumbo is third. You've probably heard this record before. Dan Sullivan is cleanup. J.D. Urso will bat fifth. Luke Glancy sixth. Nicholas Winkelmeyer seventh. McAllister Jorgensen will be eighth. And Josh Rulai is your ninth hitter. The battery is Huggins and Lathan. Priest was the catcher in the first game. Strike one to Drew.
Lala is Tampa's leader in stolen bases, so it'll be interesting to see, especially in this scenario. No outs here early on in the game.
Three times in the first game, the Spartans sent base runners. I think they were all hit and runs because they all were fouled off.
Well, no one does a hit and run better than Drew Earhart. I've seen it done to perfection about 3 or 4 times this year. So there's a large opening there too. So be interesting to see what happens right here.
Swing and a miss. Setting the Mississippi College defensively. Huggins on the mound. Lathan behind the plate. Tigert is at first. Willis second. Breedlove short. Krafasi at third. Wade, Lee, Scott are the outfielders left, center, right. Oh, 2 to Earhart. Throw to first.
Keeping Lala honest over there at first base. Why are we doing a 7-inning game? I know it's a doubleheader, but it seems interesting on a Friday to do a...
They used to do that all the time, 7-inning second games.
On Sundays, I thought.
Earhart pops it up. They may have a play. Coming over is Wade, and dives, and it bounces just in front of him. Dangerously close to hitting the fence in foul territory.
Well, you have that bullpen mound down there in left field, so probably trying to figure out where that was.
I don't know if I can give you a quick look. I think we'll get caught if I try to move it. There you sort of see the bullpen down there. 0-2 still to Drew Earhart. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Drew went up for that one and couldn't get it. He goes down swinging one up. One at bat for Drew, one strikeout. Brings E.J. Cumbo to the plate. Cumbo 1 for 4 in the first game. Again, the throw over.
Another rule I wonder if they'd ever get to is how many pickoffs you can do in a single inning, but thrown 3 or 4 so far.
Lala has 3 stolen bases, so this team doesn't steal a lot. That is hit
deep.
That is hit.
Way back.
Are they going to get it? Drifting near the wall.
Off the base of the wall.
And I think they're signaling home run. Yeah. E.J. Cumbo just launched one to right center, and the Spartans take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first.
Ring the bells, ladies and gentlemen. Bring out the home run train again. Sullivan and Cumbo playing a game of ping pong to see who's going to be the team leader in home runs. They're both tied, I believe, actually, no, one less under. Sullivan, I believe, has 5. Cumbo has 4 on the year.
4. It gets really dark in the gaps. And then with the netting behind the wall, the ball comes back, and you're not sure if it hit the wall or it came back.
I thought it hit the base of the wall. It must have just died and went down. Because
you see it come back into the field. The fielders reacted as if it was a home run. They just stood there.
Sure, yeah.
But you weren't sure.
Well, yeah,
until the umpire
I saw
signaled.
The bottom part, yeah. And that black part back there, it's tough to tell what's going on.
Dan Sullivan, a couple home runs in the first game. So this time the Spartans pounce early and take the 2-0 lead. That is hit high, maybe higher than deep. Coming in is Lee. Makes the catch.
I like that from Sullivan. It was a pop-up for any young Spartans watching, hustling through. If they drop that, he's now on second instead of first. So good fundamental baseball there by Sullivan, even though he got out. Not playing walk-up music.
No.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess they are. Just dim.
Just when they remember. J.D. Urso. Call strike.
So I'm almost at 20 miles now. Thank you, Cumbo. I tried to tell Mr. Ross to just tell him, hey, hit some triples off the wall. Let's do that if you want. But you get the message. It looks like 2-0 Spartans lead here in the bottom of the first.
Swing and a miss. What Tate is talking about is he is offered willingly to run a mile. He was a little bit more optimistic at the start of the season.
It was a slow start for sure.
Concern. There's a shot, base hit for Urso. But Tate will run a mile. Urso's going to try for 2. They have him dead. Yep.
Safe. They're calling him safe.
They called him safe.
That was a close play, but Urso got around it. That's a double. I don't know how his dad's feeling.
No, I don't think I'd have advised him to go.
With 2 outs, too. But
I mean, that was not even hit to challenge the right fielder.
And Scott seemed to have an arm. It wasn't like it was... To sum up what Jack was trying to say, every home run hit this year that Tampa hits, I pledge I'll hit a home run. At home, I'll hit I'll run a mile. But after every grand slam, the only caveat, I'll add the runs. And I thought they wouldn't do that, but in back-to-back series, they've hit 2 grand slams. So I'm almost at 20 miles, folks.
I'm crying for you.
Yeah, it's gonna hopefully get some charity advisement, so at least it's for a good cause at the end of it. But yeah, at the end of the year,
Tate is starting a GoFundMe page to have paramedics follow him.
Yep, for sure. I've started having to run miles. I'm slowly becoming a vegan, not even by choice, really, but kind of have to. Nonetheless, Spartans lead 2-0. And
Glancy at the plate. There's a base hit. That's going to bring in J.D. Urso. Score standing up. Spartans lead 3-0. So that's why J.D. took second base.
His dad doesn't mind the run, but I guarantee there'll be a conversation on the car ride home, maybe.
What were you thinking?
Luke Lancy really doing a good job filling in over there in outfield.
Nicholas Winkelmeyer now to the plate. As the Spartans strike quickly here in game number 2, 7-inning game.
Winkelmeyer is there, 2 for 2. And the first
throw to first.
Really picked up throwing over there at first base. I don't think Glancy has that many. I don't want to speak without knowing. Let me see.
Stolen bases, nothing.
Yeah.
No attempts.
Well.
The Spartans have stolen 9, not been caught.
Sure, so.
It's just they don't steal that much.
Definitely compared to Mississippi College with, 34 now?
I added up 4 in the last game alone.
34, 35.
So 35. 36 with the one earlier.
Yep.
In about 44 now attempts. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winkelmeyer at the plate. Just outside.
A little update for those wondering about Tampa softball. They are playing against Nova Southeastern. They're currently in the bottom of the third with the runner on first. A 0-0 ball game, so we'll keep you up to date on that as it goes along.
1-1 with 2 outs outside. Huggins in the stretch, fires. A little bit low, 3-1.
It would have been interesting on that JD Urso, like I said, turf next year, how that plays out, because the way turf works, it's going to glide way more. And it was hit on a line, so it would have maybe kept him going. But
I don't know how it'll be for sliding.
Yeah,
so used to dirt.
No, you slide. He overslid it with dirt. He would have waited. He's in the outfield if that's turf. I've done that before. You have to slide like 2 seconds before you usually slide. It's a weird mental thing.
Huh.
It's like sliding with a tarp, I guess, in the rain. Kind of the same.
Little slip and slide.
Close to effect. They've thrown over quite a lot in the bottom of the first. At least 6. I'm counting.
Spartans are not a base stealing threat, but some pitchers do it just to kind of get their composure back.
Sure.
3-1 pitch. A throw to first.
You get a little antsy over here in the crowds, you can tell.
And the pitch. Ball 4. Runners on first and second.
No one warming up in the right field bullpen, but we'll have a mound visit by the Mississippi coach.
So the Spartans will have Glancy on second, Winkelmeyer on first, and Jorgensen to the plate.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 16, Alistair Jorgensen.
Jorgensen on the season with a .233 batting average, has 30 at-bats, 7 hits. Just a freshman.
Doing a great job fielding so far this year.
Ball inside.
Came in game 1, made a couple good fielding plays to end the game.
Went to Riverview High School in Brandon.
Not to be confused with the hit TV show Riverdale, but Jorgensen hitting nonetheless.
In the dirt.
Tampa will be in their red uniforms tomorrow for those who are into that. Only a single game Saturday at 1.
Call strike. Up near the letters, 2-1. Long look by Huggins. Now into the stretch, and finally, Jorgensen says enough's enough. Steps out, steps back. The pitch. right where the last one was. And again, a called strike, 2-2.
So it looks like with the change umpires, we're calling high strikes. Staying consistent, so batters will have to approach the at-bat differently.
And the pitch. In the dirt, good block.
Great block there.
3-2.
There's a lefty beginning his warm-ups over there in the right field bullpen for the Choctaws.
3-2 pitch, 2 outs, runners will be going. Here's the pitch. Ground ball toward third, steps on it for the force. Crafassi had it right into his mitt. 1 step, ends the inning. Spartans do get 3. E.J. Cumbo providing the early heroics for the Spartans. And we played just 1 inning, but Tampa leads it 3-0. You're watching right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us and for college sports.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
We head to the top of the second inning. Eric Linder on the mound for the Spartans. See how he likes having a 3-0 lead. He'll face Tigert, Lee, and Cravassi.
Always nice when you come in as a starting pitcher to have a 3-0 lead.
First pitch, just outside. One 1-0 on the way. Headed out toward Earhart. Takes a nice hop. The throw. An easy out. Brings Lee to the plate. Lee 1 for 3 first game. His base hit drove in a couple runs.
That was a double, correct? 2 RBI double?
I think so, yeah. Nice off speed. Call strike. Outside. First and third playing up near the grass. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Linder winds and fires. Popped up, foul. Linder sets and goes again. 1-2. Off speed, gets between short and third for the base hit. Lee is on, and Cravassi to the plate.
Third baseman, number 23, Cody Cravassi. Both the bases for C.J. Berry, the DH. Berry was lifted for pinch hitter with Caleb Reese
Double plays were a common theme in the first game. We'll see what happens here with a man on. Lee gets a big jump off of first. He is 6 for 6 on the year in steals. They don't get caught much.
Really good at getting good jumps, at least what I've witnessed today. We may have a record of pickoffs getting underway, especially in the first, where at least 8 or 9.
You mean throws over?
Yeah. Not actually out. Sorry, good catch there.
Inside, Rulai backhands it.
Pickoff attempts, I should say. There we go.
40% chance of showers on Tuesday, rain likely Tuesday. So we'll see.
Kravasi, the lefty, waits. And another throw.
Lee was leaning. Looked like he wanted to go.
Kravasi is one of 2 lefties in the starting lineup for Mississippi College. The first one is Willis at the top of the order. Spartans sport a host of lefties. Another throw. Is this part of the contract negotiations? How many throws to first you can make?
We've hit definitely double digits, and we're in the top of the second. There must be a quota of some sort. Oh, maybe a contact issue?
Took off a glove, I think.
Sliding in the dirt. We'll get it to you. I used to have contacts when you slide in that dirt. Sometimes you get a dirt particle in your eye.
1-1.
He's going.
There he goes. Yep. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second.
Throw.
Good jump. Gets all the way into the outfield. He's going to head for third. And he'll go in standing up. They run, and they make things happen.
That's impressive when you know he's going, I know he's going, they know he's going, and you can't stop him, man. Not a bad throw there by Rulai, just good jump. Spartans not needing to steal a lot of bases, but all teams are different.
Mississippi College did just about everything right to try to win that first game. Yeah. Stealing, advancing on pass balls. There's a ground ball that's going to
good stop there by
make it a 3-1 game, but a second out of the inning. And there's that stolen base, and the ball gets away into the outfield, takes him to third, comes in on a grounder to second.
Sure. It's a little bit closer of a game.
Brings Lathan to the plate.
Now batting the catcher,
Lathan did not play in the first game. Ground ball out to Winklemeyer. And before I give you any stats, we'll say the inning is over. They do pick up a run, cut it down to a 3-1 game, so we've now played an inning and a half. Tampa 3, Mississippi College 1 on TampaSpartans.tv.
My name is Tucker Whitman, and I'm a junior marketing major here at UT. Today we're going to look at some of the highlights of our beautiful Riverside campus here in downtown Tampa. We'll start at Plan Hall. This historic building was opened in 1891 as the Tampa Bay Hotel, and now serves as the main academic building here at UT, with 4 floors of classrooms as well as faculty and administrative offices. Next up, the Vaughn Center, the hub of campus life and activities. This multi-purpose building includes the campus bookstore, our primary cafeteria plus an additional food court, a theater, as well as offices and meeting rooms for student organizations. The Vaughn Center is also one of UT's residence halls, providing 5 floors of student rooms. Morsani Hall is another residence hall here at UT. In addition to housing approximately 450 students, this building offers another selection of eateries as well as a small grocery store. Now let's check out the Sykes College of Business. This academic building houses classrooms and faculty offices for UT's undergrad and graduate business students. This building also has a real-time stock trading room. Right next door is the Sykes Chapel for Faith and Values. This gorgeous interfaith chapel features a large main hall complete with a massive pipe organ, as well as meditation rooms and meeting rooms. Student healthcare is a major priority for us here at UT. The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible to all students and provides high-quality services including basic medical care, counseling, and wellness programs. On the east side of campus, you'll find the McDonald-Kelsey Library. Here, students can learn from a large collection of books, periodicals, and digital databases. They can also take advantage of our numerous study rooms and computers. The academics
Bottom of the second we go. Tampa on top 3-1. Josh Rulai, the number 9 hitter, will lead off for Tampa. Spartans sent 8 to the plate in the first inning, scored 3, left 2 on. Austin Huggins on the mound. Got roughed up a little bit through 29 pitches in that first inning. Nice pitch to Rulai. We'll go back to the top of the order after this with Lala and Earhart.
Pitch number 3-0.
What does that mean?
No balls and a strike.
A little bit in.
Choctaws have a lefty warming up in their bullpen or arm barn, whatever way you'd like to say it. See how long they go with Huggins.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Huggins looks in. Still looking. Now it's that. Looked good.
Oh, that was I don't know.
Looked good. Just waited and finally got the call.
It wasn't even the thing. I'm just telling you, as a former player, when you have an umpire calls it that late, it's just like, come on, he could have done it a second earlier.
Well, he might have verbalized it first.
Sure. It happens to us. Sometimes we think, we do something and we just don't do it, and then I get it. I'm just telling you from a player's perspective, that's probably going to bother him. Very interesting stance Huggins has, how he turns his body, at least in the windup.
Lala to the plate now, and that is a strike.
Montgomery has defeated Lee University 4-2.
0-1. 1-1 now.
We'll play 2 more tomorrow. 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the 6th, Valdosta at 8 mile an hour. Top of the 4th, West Georgia 4, Union 11. Union won the first game.
1-1 on the way. Lala turns on it, foul. Spartans with a game tomorrow, closing out the series against Mississippi College. On Monday, they host Seton Hill here. It's a 3 o'clock first pitch. And on Tuesday, Northwood, Michigan comes. That's not until 6 o'clock. Ball high.
Is that the wood bat one we get?
No, that's I don't think they played them this year.
Okay.
Or maybe later.
Because we thought that was Bridgeport earlier on.
Yeah, it's a team up in Connecticut area.
Okay.
But I thought it was Bridgeport, but it's not.
Yeah.
Wow, laces one. That's going to fall. That just curves away. Going to be tracked down by Lee. He'll hold him to a single, but a solid single for Lala.
Only his second hit on the day, but advances safely for the 5th time.
And brings Drew Earhart to the plate. Now in the stretch is Huggins, the pitch. A little bit low inside.
The commissioner of baseball would like us to think that he has the fans' best interest at heart. We all know that is.
Earhart came into this weekend hitting .357 on the year.
Mr. Utility here for the Spartans. Oh, we have another throw over. Yep. Both are 13th.
And the pitch popped up. That's a big-time pop-up for Breedlove. On the dirt, makes the catch.
Well, it's way up there, folks. Could touch the moon.
Infield fly was in effect regardless.
So, Jack Ike, if Rob Manfred calls you today and says, "What's your solution, Mr. Ike, to solving baseball?"
I don't even worry about that. I was talking to a guy with the Phillies today, and he said it's not all money. That's all people think about is it's
sure.
Do the players want more money? No one won't give. He said there are so many
rules,
other things that have nothing to do with money that they can't come to agreements. And arbitration, length of service, things like that.
My whole thing is you do what you do. Like when you can't come to a long-term deal with a player, I feel like you just say, "Hey, let's do a year deal, and we'll come back to this next year," just so we can have it. I mean, you're losing a lot of money for a lot of people, not just in the game, but also like security guards. And I'm out a couple $.
But then you go through it again next year, and
that's true. But it's still better than no baseball, in my opinion. But I get what you're saying.
You can't just keep doing it year after year after year and say, well, we'll figure it out eventually.
That's what I said for the first year. Next year, you definitely have to, so I guess.
There's a ground ball, shot, yeah, and that one gobbled up the second baseman. Willis couldn't get it. Sends Lyle out of third, Earhart to second.
They gave him a hit.
With 2 outs. Should have been a hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Took a nasty hop once it got out there.
This field's evenly leveled, but that just one just got up and over the glove.
Dan Sullivan with a couple home runs in the first game. Flew out to center. First inning of this game. I guess the interesting thing is that Sullivan and Cumbo, tops in home runs, are lefties.
Sure.
They seem to do well. Haven't seen very many home runs go out to right field, left field this year. And Dan pulled out the wedge and whiffed at it.
He's excited for golf coming to Tampa. That's what it was.
Valspar next weekend.
But yeah, you're right. It hasn't been a lot of left-handed or home runs hit the left field. I think maybe one we've seen this year, but everything else.
Spartans with 5 lefties in the lineup tonight.
Yeah. It's actually not as much as usual.
Shot. Ooh, that was ripped. Yeah, you'll typically see 4 to 6 lefties in the Spartan lineup.
Sure. Which is, I mean, for me, I always played with all righties. If you had a lefty, it was kind of a rarity. And as you got older, maybe 2 or 3, but never more than 3.
0-2 now to Dan Sullivan. High. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Spartans already with 3 in the first inning. Mississippi College plated 1 in the top of the second for the 3-1 game. There goes a runner on second. And a stolen base for Cumbo. That one just kind of got tangled up around the legs there and didn't give Lathan a chance to even attempt to throw. It would not be catcher's indifference, but he just couldn't get to the ball. Now, a base hit by Sullivan could bring in a couple.
Just RBI after RBI for Sullivan here today. Wouldn't be shocked if he saw some more right here, right now. Oh.
And we won't see it.
Nope.
Goes down swinging, so the Spartans do not get any in the bottom of the second. We remain 3-1 at the end of 2 right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org/opportunity.
Top of the third. Tampa on top 3-1. It will be Breedlove, the number 9 hitter, then Willis, then Wade. First 3 hitters for Mississippi College. Remember, 7-inning game this time. We're in the top of the third, so we're just about halfway through.
Quick update for the softball game. Tampa currently playing. They were up 2-0 in the bottom of the fourth with runners on first and second against Nova Southeastern, who's not managed to score in this game. So
swing and a miss.
Keep you posted on that.
Breedlove now is the first pitch back 0-1. Breedlove in the first game and a bunt single in the fifth inning and later come in to score with double steal. A run that tied the game at 5 at the time.
Eric Linder, his first start of the year.
Stayed that way to the bottom of the eighth.
Actually only had 3 innings pitched total this year, so good chance he'll exceed that in this game.
Mr. Ross takes a walk down to the arm barn for the Tampa Spartans. So
there's one hit out into center field. Lala jogs over and makes the catch. Top of the order with Lane Willis. Grounded out to Winklemeyer his first time up.
You got to wonder how many times what you're talking about Willis has been brought up in his lifetime. I can't imagine. The first grounded out. Looking to change that right here.
And he does. 1 pitch, 1 hit. Second hit of the game for Mississippi College. Spartans with 6 already. Lance Wade now to the plate.
Tampa the only one with 1 error here today between the two. Don't know if there was any in the first game, if I remember.
No errors on either team.
Cool.
Pop foul.
Ooh. Quick reminder, everyone, if you have MLB Network, make sure you cancel it. Probably going to make you still pay for that year subscription of watching rerun games if you don't. I canceled mine earlier this week until they bring back baseball.
Off speed, stays high.
Over on the soccer field, we got some track going on here tonight. Don't have any really updates on that, but just letting you know. A lot of sports happening here tonight.
Linder in the stretch. Willis on first. Popped up. Winklemeyer should have a play. Willis will go back. And 2 outs. Nobody ever lets those drop. I want to see a player let one of those drop.
Yeah.
Because it is an infield fly, so it's an automatic out.
Yeah.
But just to see if the base runner panics.
It's my favorite part of baseball when you deke out the runner. The best I've ever seen do it was, of course, Ichiro Suzuki. So he used to do a great job over there in right field. Deking base runners.
Ken Scott to the plate. First pitch a little low.
Scott walked in the first and advanced all the way to second. Be second at bat here in the game 2 of this doubleheader. Friday night Division II action.
That is ripped out into left field. Glancy gives chase. That's going to fall in for a base hit. That may make it a 3-2 game. No, they're going to hold him up. Scott goes into second. Willis to third.
That's a great no throw by Drew, because usually he's very accurate, but off chance he overthrows that, that's a run. So very smart move there. Just hold it.
That one hopped its way to the wall right down the line. Glancy got over quickly, keeping the runner from scoring.
You saw Ross just watch it drop. I know you guys can't see it on the camera.
Why didn't he go get it? Could have helped.
Ross always does this warm-up thing. I haven't managed to ask him yet, where he never gets on the rubber. He'll throw horizontally because, of course, sidearm helps. He tells him, I think it helps him with accuracy. We'd have to ask him, though, on it to be sure.
So Reese to the plate, the cleanup hitter. Strike call.
Huge opportunity here for Reese. Runners on second and third. Tying run on second. So it's only a 7-inning game, so almost halfway through.
And the pitch. Looks good. Gets the call.
Seems to be a 2-second pause after every call.
I'm pretty sure he's saying it and then
he's saying it then doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. From up here is what it looks like to us, but he very well could be doing that.
0-2 pitch. And the pitch. Outside. In the stretch, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big pitch by Linder. Slapped right down to Sullivan. He gobbles it up, steps on the base to end the inning. No damage. They put runners on second and third, but don't score, so we have now played 2.5. Tampa still on top 3-1 on TampaSpartans.tv.
It's not about any one thing. It's about how everything comes together, how it all connects. People, ideas, resources.
Bottom of the third we go. J.D. Urso leading off for Tampa. Doubled his first time up and scored. Huggins for Mississippi College. Got through the 3-run first, settled down last inning. And Urso laces one to left field. Coming in, though, and making the catch is Lance Wade.
Ball seemed to have dented on the bat. It happened on
it sounded like a thud.
Yeah. It happened on that double down the line. He hit it, but it just didn't seem like it got all of it.
Luke Glancy to the plate now. Base hit. Drove in a run last time up. Swing and a miss. Luke has gotten some starting reps here with the injury to Jose Cadenas. Moved Jordan Lala to center field and Luke into left field. This is the third straight game, I believe.
He's been doing a good job in replacement. Hit a grand slam last game that got them the win against Bridgeport.
Down the line. That's a base hit. That may go for 2. Down into the corner.
He's pushing it.
Over first, on his way, and he will go in safely.
Fantastic job there by Glancy. Oppo doubled on the line. You don't see that often from a lefty.
Well, Jose Jimenez, first base coach, he's given him the word, and he told him, don't break stride. You got to trust your coaches on those, and he did.
Yeah.
Brings Nicholas Winkelmeyer to the plate. He walked his first time up, now has a runner in scoring position.
They seem to perceive Glancy as a stolen base, though, that they've kind of held him close, both at first and second.
The pitch. Outside. Huggins into the stretch. Ball a little low. 2-0. Winkelmeyer waits. Huggins look back at second. And the pitch. Ball. So a 3-0 count now to Winkelmeyer. On deck is Jorgensen. And the pitch. Check swing, call strike.
He began the swing and then just pulled up.
Three and one now with one out. The pitch. He walked him. Brings Jorgensen to the plate with runners at first and second now. Good situation for the young freshman. See what he does with chance to bring a runner in or at least advance some runners.
Jorgensen throwing Winkelmeyer's gear at Rula. It's kind of funny. Jorgensen with a big RBI opportunity here. Get some insurance run for the Spartans. Only a 7-run ball game, so this could be crucial.
Strike call. Glancy at second, Winkelmeyer on first. 3-1, Spartans up, seeing if they can add to that lead here.
Choctaws have a lefty warming up in their bullpen, and it looks like Dalton Ross is warming up for the Spartans.
A little bit high. One on the way.
Good curveball
there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Those are deadly towards a righty. A lefty tends to get those, but nonetheless, good curveball there by Huggins.
And the pitch. Just outside, 2-2. A lot of room down the left field line if he could pull it. They obviously don't think he does.
That right field gap also looks pretty nice from where I'm sitting.
And he just kind of lofts it out to second base.
Doubles.
Turns it into a double play. Caught on the line shot by Willis. He tossed it over to Breedlove for the double play. So another double play ending an inning. And the Spartans will head to the fourth with a 3-1 lead right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
What do you get when you take your favorite food and stuff it inside a pocket of homemade dough? Cooked perfectly until golden brown. It's a mouth-watering empanada from Mr. Empanada. No one makes a better empanada. Take Ted Webb's word for it.
Almost as good as my mom used to make.
Check out our website for a location near you, MrEmpanada.com.
We head to the top of the fourth inning. Spartans with a pitching change.
The Mr. Empanada call to the bullpen. Number 33, Dalton Ross, on the year, 7 appearances. He has 2 wins, 1 save, 12 innings pitched, 2 hits given up, 3 walks, 20 strikeouts. Strikeout per 9 is an impressive 15. ERA is goose egg, point, goose egg. 0 all across for Mr. Dalton Ross from Statesboro, Georgia. Having a fantastic year for the sidearmer for the Spartans.
You got to like the fact that actually this is almost in a closer role because there's only 3 innings left, and not technically, but it's a late inning role.
Sure.
This would be the 7th inning if it was a 9-inning game.
No one seems to have an answer. In my experience, at least being a partial sidearmer for high school, at least, there's people who either love it or hate it. There's no in between. They either have somewhat of an answer or have 0 answer. And like I said, there's not much middle ground there. He comes in, throws strikes, and throws them well. So it'll be interesting to see how he pitches right here, right now. Here in the top of the fourth, Spartans do lead 3-1 in Game 2 of this beautiful Friday night doubleheader. Temperature currently 78. It says cloudy, but it's been a pretty beautiful day so far.
Tigert, the first baseman, will lead off. Spartans in at the corners. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss.
Like I said, some guys just do not have an answer for that sidearm motion.
Oh, 2 pitch. Does he waste one? No. Fouled out of play.
I don't know if y'all can hear the gunshot. It's the track meet over there.
0-2 again. A little bit low outside. Long look by Ross. Now he sets. 1-2 pitch coming up. Low outside again. 2-2.
I know y'all can't see it, but I talked to E.J. Cumbo earlier in the week, and he told me they have like a little mascot like they had earlier in the week. It's a inflatable alligator. It says Vlad on it is the name of it.
Ball 3, so he went 0-2. Now he's gone full.
But the reason I mention it, they're currently hanging it outside the dugout for good luck.
So Ross was in control, now has to throw a strike here. Does not. Walks him. 2 strikes and then 4 straight balls, puts a runner on first.
There is the center fielder, Woogie Lee.
Lee to the plate.
Had a single in the second and scored a run.
And another ball. Lays down a bunt. Pretty good one right in front of the plate. Rulai throws, gets him at first. Does move the runner to second. Something. See if they have a nickname. Nice little sacrifice bunt. Moves the runner to second. Brings Crivassi to the plate. Singleton scored the only run for Mississippi College in the top of the second. And the pitch. Call strike.
Still on the lip of the grass over at third base.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a little off of that one. Ross with the 1-2 pitch outside. 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled off. Stays 2-2. Tigert on second.
Derek Layton Jr. in the on-deck circle for Mississippi College.
And the pitch. Just a little outside. Another 3-2 count. Back to back. Actually, not back to back. They sacrificed him over. But the second 3-2 of this inning. First one resulted in a walk. And he walked another one. So it'll bring up the catcher, Derek Lathan.
Better the catcher, Derek Lathan. Big opportunity here for Lathan. He gets the sign. Jeremy Engler coaching down.
He grounded out to Winkelmeyer his first time up. Now Ross has pitched himself into a little predicament here. There's a strike call.
Steinberg at second. Dalton Ross, I believe, with Eric Clinton. Ross looks him back at second base.
Ross fires.
Good pitch
Nice
there by
pitch for a
Ross.
strike. Again, he goes up 0-2.
Be interesting to see what the next pitch is, as sometimes pitchers can get in their own head. So let's see how Ross responds.
Gets the sign, 0-2. There goes the runner. Hit out into left center, towering. Lala calls for it. Runners head back, 2 outs.
Ross gets a pop-up. Now we have 2 outs here. In the top of the 4th, Spartans do lead 3-1 of a 7-inning game. 2 of this doubleheader.
Jackson Breedlove to the plate now.
Flew out to Lala in the 3rd, and that's the only plate appearance he has had in this game, too.
So Ross, we'll see if he can get out of this one. In the dirt, blocked by Rulai, nobody moves.
Taggart seeming like he really wants to run. We both thought he was stealing on that last one, and I don't know if it was an intentional stop or just thought maybe he didn't have the jump.
Ross in the stretch, 1-0 pitch. Hit out near Winkelmeyer. He gets past him. That's going to send a run, or we may have a play at the plate. No, they're going to try to go to third, and that's a run-scoring single.
I think
and the runner gets all the way from first to third.
They do give him a hit. I didn't know if that was a hit. It was off the glove. So that's Ross's first run given up on the year. Scores 3-2. We may have ourselves a ball game, folks.
So runners on the corners now. Tying run, 90 feet away.
Tough one there for Ross. Was a ground ball. Just Winkelmeyer was playing closer to the bag, so it was a tough play.
But what did he do? He walked the leadoff hitter.
He walked the leadoff hitter, yeah. Don't know if Jack Eichel will ever become a pitching coach, but I'm assuming...
That might be a talking point.
Yeah. I promise you they will try their best not to at least walk the leadoff hitter.
Don't let them get on any other way.
Sure.
Fly ball heading out to Glancy. Seems to have it under control and ends the inning. Mississippi College gets one more. Has cut the lead to 3-2, and that's the way we'll go into the bottom of the 4th. Tampa 3, Mississippi College 2 on TampaSpartans.tv.
Just another ordinary day at UT.
It's not about any one thing. It's about how everything comes together, how it all connects. People, ideas, resources, community, everything. Quality of life services. That's what we do. Sodexo.
What do you get when you take your favorite food and stuff it inside a pocket of homemade dough? Cooked perfectly until golden brown. It's a mouth-watering empanada from Mr. Empanada. No one makes a better empanada. Take Ted Webb's word for it.
Almost as good as my mom used to make.
Check out our website for a location near you, MrEmpanada.com.
Top of the fourth we go, a new pitcher, or I should say bottom of the fourth we go, a new pitcher for Mississippi College. Gavin LeBlanc coming in, and this will be appearance number 5 on the year. He has started a game. Does not have a record to show at this point, and has pitched 5 innings, given up 2 hits, 4 runs, all earned, walked 5, struck out 7, has an ERA of 7.20. Josh Rulai will be the first batter he faces, the lefty. Mississippi College adds a run to cut it to a 3-2 game here in bottom 4.
LeBlanc with an interesting pitching form here. I don't know if it's necessarily sidearm. He keeps straight, but he kind of throws from the side. So we'll see how this looks again.
Outside.
Almost like a 3-4 section.
Yeah, doesn't come straight overhand.
Sure.
1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
That can also be tough for a batter, because again, you're so used to seeing overhand. When you see it kind of hidden, thrown out of your elbow almost, sometimes tough for batters.
One 2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. Rulai, the 9th hitter, struck out his first time. Top of the order coming up. Inside.
Cut him out.
3-2.
Might have grabbed him. There's a righty warming up in the bullpen for the Choctaws. Dalton looking like he may potentially be going out, just walking around, trying to get his mind straight.
So a 3-2 pitch coming up from LeBlanc. And it's hit out. That may be in the gap. It does fall. Is he going to try for 2? No, he thought about it and stayed. Just a solid single for Josh Rulai. He needed a hit, and he got one.
Ball finally finds a spot where a fielder isn't.
Yeah, he's ripped him hard a number of times this year, right at people. So top of the order, Jordan Lala to the plate. Couple hits in this game. Scored once. Out of the stretch. Lala looked at bunt, kind of hesitated, and then said, I'm supposed to.
I think he can commit it and didn't want it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a sacrifice because Rulai stayed close.
Sure. I think he saw an opening and just,
Umpire calling timeout. I think he's giving somebody a little time to work here. So Lala steps back in. LeBlanc on the mound. Rulai with a very short lead. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Lathan maybe got mixed up on the signs there. Out to talk to LeBlanc.
I always wondered what to do when I saw a batter turning to bunt, what to throw, because fastball you kind of give him what you want. Off speed might have enough spin on it. If you bunt it, it's going to either go foul or go up in the air. So I wouldn't be shocked if they're discussing an off speed pitch potentially next. There is no out, so in a 3-2 ball game, you just want to get the runner over. You do have Drew Earhart on deck.
Lala sets. So does LeBlanc. Here's the pitch. This one he gets
Good
down. That's going to move.
Good
That's going to be a base hit.
It's an art form, ladies and gentlemen, and Lala just showed you right there, finding the perfect area in the grass to just bunt it.
You don't usually see anybody get that much pep on the ball. Plus, it helped that LeBlanc slipped coming off the mound and it got past him. So I think it looked like he was going for a hit all the way. He wasn't just trying to move the runner over.
Well, Lala can do it all, but having a lefty on the mound also helps. It's a tough play for a lefty.
Runners now first and second. Drew Earhart to the plate with nobody out. Golden opportunity for the Spartans to add to their lead. Slim one at that.
Chicks do dig quality bunts, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good one down the line.
First baseman in looking for Earhart to bunt. He shows bunt. Skips out of the way.
Yeah. See, now the bunt has opened up so many different things for the Spartans right here, especially with no outs. The third baseman and first baseman trying to figure out what they want to do, because if Drew doesn't bunt, he can hit it hard, so you don't want to be there in bunting territory when he hits a liner.
In the stretch, they come in. He does not show bunt, but they were in at first and third.
This is the strategy of baseball, ladies and gentlemen, that you got to love to see.
Two-0 pitch to Earhart. Again, he shows bunt. Gets down a nice one. He's going to beat that one out everywhere. Bases loaded for the Spartans.
It's an art form, ladies and gentlemen. They're painting like Picasso with it. It's fantastic work by the Spartans. Bunting. So many of those social media baseball influencers make fun of bunting, and I never understood it. It's such a key part of the game.
Bases loaded. E.J. Cumbo, do I see numbers 21 appearing on the board pretty soon?
I'm so scared when the bases are loaded now. I'm going to get some stats next game with that they do with the bases loaded, because they've done a good job this year. But yeah,
so Spartans have a chance to try to break this game open here.
Sure.
No outs, bases loaded. Cumbo looks at a call strike.
If I'm a pitcher, the last guy I want to see, well, the next two guys would be, Cumbo or Sullivan up to the plate with 0 outs and the bases loaded.
LeBlanc fires. Foul down the line.
It is a lefty-lefty matchup, so it does favor LeBlanc here.
Into the stretch, and the pitch has popped up. Might be deep enough to bring in a run. Should be. Scott makes the catch.
Good
arm. In. Beats the throw.
Really good arm there by Scott. Made it way closer than I thought it'd be. 4-2 Spartans lead. Gives Ross a little bit of a cushion if he comes back out.
Lala able to take third on the throw. Earhart stays at first. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. And Dan Sullivan to the plate.
You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true.
Sullivan waits, and he rips it right out to second base, knocks it down, goes to second and gets the out. Run scores and makes it a 5-2 ball game. Lala comes across.
Sure.
So a solid base hit, brings in a run, brings up J.D. Urso.
It's 5-2. I want to give a shout out real quick because we keep talking about all the photos that we keep getting, and it's that lady down there. Her name's Jessica Zonka. It's Jess Z Photos on Instagram. Takes all the photos for the Spartans, doing a great job this year. especially with the new NIL stuff that we're doing up here for Tampa. So thank you, Mrs. Zonka, for taking those photos. Well, Spartans have opened this game up. So in a 7-inning game, Mississippi College is going to have to bring their bats alive if they want a chance in this ball game here tonight.
J.D. Urso to the plate. Sullivan on first.
Oh,
that one just kind of slipped under him.
Took a knee. Nice job holding the bat back.
Little fake throw. You can fake to first. You can't fake to the other bases.
Sure. I haven't seen that done.
And the pitch. Ripped down the line. Foul.
And the bullpen pitcher almost caught that, but the first strike of this at bat.
LeBlanc looks in. Urso waits. The pitch.
Slow.
Strike.
Slow breaking ball there. Good get over pitch.
Sullivan on first. 2-2 count now with 2 outs. And he steps off. Urso back in the box. LeBlanc back in the stretch. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Inning is over, but the Spartans do pick up a couple runs in the inning. And have upped the lead to 5-2 through 4. We'll go to the top of the 5th with Tampa leading 5-2 on TampaSpartans.tv.
College sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us. And for college sports.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Plus, if you face enough batters. Dalton Ross back on the mound for Tampa as we go to the 5th. 5-2 Tampa up.
Has a nice 3-run cushion coming back out.
That'll be the 2-3-4 hitters for Mississippi College.
Ross only gave up 1 hit, but has walked 2 and only gave up 1 run. So there's a 3-run cushion right here. Wade batting for Mississippi College Choctaws.
Ross fires. Hit out into left field. Luke Clancy hustling in, bounces right in front of him. Lead-off base hit. Will bring Scott to the plate.
Batting is the right fielder, Ken Scott.
One of the more valuable players on this team. Came in with a .333 average. Also a stolen base threat and some power.
Do you have a righty warming up in the Tampa bullpen?
Oh, 1 on the way. Scott hits it foul toward the Tampa bullpen. Ross just outside.
Wade's only stolen one base on the year, has 2 attempts, so wouldn't imagine he'd run. But they are down 2-5, so maybe they want to spark something. Who knows?
1-2 pitch. Ground ball foul. Back into the stretch. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball heading out toward Winkelmeyer. Just kind of nubbed out there. He gets the force. The relay will not be in time, but they got the lead runner. Good play on a little shovel throw by Nicholas Winkelmeyer.
It's one of those tough ones. The ball's dying. Do you want to get the lead runner? Get the other one. He had enough room to get it. He got it. So
sounded like he hit a shot put.
Sure, yeah.
Just thudded out there.
Yeah. Looked like
an indoor shot put, one of those rubber-coated ones.
Sure. Honestly, looked like he was using a wood bat there. That would have dented it, but good play over there by Winkelmeyer to get the lead runner.
So 1 out now. Reese at the plate. There goes the runner quickly.
Get him.
And that one gets away. Runner will stay. But another stolen base as Scott likes to run.
Was a strike on the throw down.
It is.
Rulai with a good throw. Just Scott with a fantastic jump. Tough to beat. Scott is a threat to steal third base. Again, you don't want to have the second out be at third, but maybe it starts something. Who knows?
And the pitch. Inside. Ross in the stretch, look back, fires. Ground ball again, nubbed out toward Winkelmeyer. Runner goes to third, but there are 2 outs. They just don't sound solid. I don't know if it's us up here. Or they are just not. They're kind of like
dying over there,
spinning their way out there.
The batter is the first baseman, Tristan Tigert.
You gotta love Dalton Ross. He's still upset about that one run he gave up, but he's doing still a fantastic job pitching here tonight.
Tristan Tigert to the plate now. First baseman. Pops it up foul.
And really the one run they scored on, it was still a ground ball to Winkelmeyer. It's just a tough play, so he couldn't get over. But 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Your number 1 ranked Tampa Spartans lead of a score 5-2.
1-2. Looks good. Called strike. Or it was 0-1. Now it's 0-2. Ross is ready. And the pitch in the dirt. One ball, 2 strikes. Ross with the look. Checks Scott. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's out of the inning.
Good job, Ross.
Big strikeout for Dalton Ross there. And we have played now 4.5. And the Spartans still holding on to a 5-2 lead on TampaSpartans.tv.
Welcome to the University of Tampa. My name is Tucker Whitman and I'm a junior marketing major here at UT. Today we're going to look at some of the highlights of our beautiful Riverside campus here in downtown Tampa. We'll start at Plan Hall. This historic building was opened in 1891 as the Tampa Bay Hotel and now serves as the main academic building here at UT, with 4 floors of classrooms as well as faculty and administrative offices. Next up, the Vaughn Center, the hub of campus life and activities. This multi-purpose building includes the campus bookstore, our primary cafeteria plus an additional food court, a theater, as well as offices and meeting rooms for student organizations. The Vaughn Center is also one of UT's residence halls, providing 5 floors of student rooms. Morsani Hall is another residence hall here at UT. In addition to housing approximately 450 students, this building offers another selection of eateries as well as a small grocery store. Now let's check out the Sykes College of Business. This academic building houses classrooms and faculty offices for UT's undergrad and graduate business students. This building also has a real-time stock trading room. Right next door is the Sykes Chapel for Faith and Values. This gorgeous interfaith chapel features a large main hall complete with a massive pipe organ, as well as meditation rooms and meeting rooms. Student healthcare is a major priority for us here at UT. The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible to all students and provides high-quality services including basic medical care, counseling, and wellness programs. On the east side of campus, you'll find the McDonald-Kelsey Library. Here, students can learn from a large collection of books, periodicals, and digital databases.
Luke Glancy coming up to lead off for the Spartans here in the bottom of the fifth. Spartans up 5-2. Took the lead in the first on a 3-run first inning and have held on ever since.
It was a combo home run. Luke Glancy having himself a good day at the plate as well. 2 for 2, 1 RBI. One of those hits in the third inning was a double down the line. So good job so far. Also has 1 RBI.
LeBlanc fires. Glancy taps it foul.
You'll be seeing a lot of lefty versus lefty action. Spartans have 5 lefties batting right now.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
And the ball goes in the outfield.
Brings Nicholas Winkelmeyer to the plate.
The second baseman, Nicholas Winkelmeyer.
Winkelmeyer this game walked twice. And another lefty shows bunt, backs out of the way just in time.
You never forget pitches like that. I could see that from here. That's you can see the seams of the ball.
There's strike call.
One of the most impressive things I've seen all year. Well, 2 of them obviously being Drew Earhart being able to hit all those hit and runs so successfully. That's a tough thing. But in the 4th inning, all those bunts that they had placed so beautifully, that's some good fundamental baseball. That's why the score is 5-2 Spartans currently.
1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2.
So if they're not going to beat you with the home run ball, they can beat you bunting. They can beat you a lot of different ways, this Spartan team.
1-2 on the way. Fly ball out to center field. Lee coming in, slows down, makes the catch. 2 down now. Brings McAllister Jorgensen to the plate. Also looking for his first hit. Strike call. Oh, 1 pitch coming up from LeBlanc. Outside, 1-1 to McAllister Jorgensen. Ground ball right back to LeBlanc. Runs it over, then tosses it over to end the inning. So Spartans go 3 up, 3 down. We played 5 full, and it's still Tampa 5, Mississippi College 2 on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
It's not about any one thing. It's about how everything comes together, how it all connects. People, ideas, resources, community, everything. Quality of life services. That's what we do. Sodexo.
I mean, if he doesn't throw him, top of the sixth we go. We keep cruising along in this game. Spartans will play tomorrow at 1 and then have a couple games on Monday and Tuesday. We'll close out an amazingly long 16-game homestand. It's been great to have them home.
It's been fun. It'll also be nice to have a little bit of a break, have a weekend or so.
Yeah.
Jack, I can maybe hit the beach, who knows?
I will be on a boat.
You'll be on a boat? Nice. I'll probably be singing for them, but I will be standing on a beach here. Trying to learn how to use my not surfboard, wave skimmer.
Popped foul by Lee. Dalton Ross into his third inning of relief. He's given up 2 hits, a run that was earned, walked 2, struck out 1. Thrown 35 pitches to this point, 36 now. That looked good, gets the call. With a 7-inning game, the strategy has to change a little bit for Mississippi College because they need base runners. There's one slapped out into left field. Coming in is Glancy, and he makes the catch. The strategy may change once they get a base runner.
Sure.
How they try to preserve them or move them. Brings Crivassi to the plate.
If Ross can make this a quick inning, wouldn't be shocked if you saw him in the top of the 7th.
Foul back. Ball outside. Ball outside again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Up the middle, that'll be a solid base hit. Base hit number 6 in the game for Mississippi College. Spartans have 10 hits for their 5 runs.
Well, like you said, 1 base hit, and they'll probably start roaming up a righty.
Batter is the catcher, Derek Latham.
Ross is currently at 39 pitches, so.
Catcher Derek Latham to the plate now with a man on first, 1 out. Popped it up. Oh. That'll be playable for Earhart. Coming in as well as Lala. Lala calls him off and dropped it. They may have the force. Do they throw it? No.
Oh. Dangerous.
Yeah.
That'll be an error.
I think Lala and Earhart just had a little communication problem. Lala may have taken his eye off it with Earhart being so close to him. Now what is
Ross taking off his belt?
Not sure. Changing belts. So must have broke it.
Not gonna lie, I just saw him take off his belt.
Took his belt off, got a new one from the dugout.
That was instant. Good shout out to the team manager. That's like some instant, like, hey, my belt's broke. Got 3 for you. What color do you want? That's a tough one. I mean, it was an error, obviously, but it's a tough one because the ball's super high up in the air. You're drifting back. You don't want to run into one another. Lala called them off and just, not windy, but again, still a tough play. Tough for Ross because that was an easy second out, but have to power through.
What it does is puts the tying run at the plate.
Well, we have a lefty.
That's Breedlove.
And we have a righty warming up in the bullpen. Lefty looking like he's about to start, but
good block by Rulai. Well, here's where the 6-4-3 would look nice. Breedlove steps back in, the number 9 hitter.
Good pitch.
Looked good. Called strike. Long look by Ross. And he comes to the plate. Looked good. Call strike. 1-2.
Shit in that bottom left corner. Good job there by Ross to get one in. Pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if Ross can create one right here.
Look back at second. Another look back. Here's the pitch. A little low inside.
Still think that's a good pitch by Ross. Opens up the outside plate if he wants to go with it.
2-2 now. Runners at first and second. Spartans up by 3. And the pitch. Ground ball, foul. Ross into the stretch. 2-2 again. Off-speed pitch, and he got the strikeout.
It shows you a lot about a pitcher. You're in a stressful situation. What do? Throws a curveball off speed, and you're sitting here with 2 outs.
Now batting second baseman Lane Willis.
Top of the order with Willis coming up.
That was Ross's 50th pitch, so this is probably his last inning, if I had to guess.
Here comes Joe Urso right now.
Yeah.
Maybe not just his last inning, that was his last pitch.
Like I said, I got a lot of close games here soon, so he's probably going to tell him we want to save your arm here a little bit. You know, 3-run ball game. He's probably Ross.
No, he hasn't signaled yet. Still,
maybe asking him what he wants to do.
Talking.
Ross has had a good year so far, so maybe he's saying, "Hey, you think you can get us out of this inning potentially?" This is badly. I think Ross is a really big competitor, so of course I think he wants to save, but I think it'd be big for his confidence because he gave up his first run of the year, which I know if you give up 1 run, it's not the end of the world, but when you consistently not giving up any runs, give up your first one might throw you off, so it may be a confidence builder, but we'll see what happens right here, right now.
And I think he is making the change.
Yep. Good outing there for Ross. He gives up the first run of the year, but still keeps the Mississippi College Choctaws at bay. Will be the Dunkin' Donuts call to the bullpen. Good outing here by Ross. Fans applaud him. Not a bad outing. So coming into the game for the Spartans, if we can get a number, 1 sec. Looks like Forsyth, but let me check. Anyone got a number? Yeah.
Braden Forsyth coming in, a right-handed pitcher. He's a junior, appearance number 4 on the year. No wins, no losses, no saves. 4 innings pitched. 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. Walked 1, struck out 5. ERA of just 2.25, but he will inherit runners at first and second with 2 out.
The man who previously played at Ole Miss will be playing against Mississippi College, so...
Three does represent a tying run. Not sure if he has home run power. And the pitch. Right down the middle, gets it to back to Forsythe, lobs it over, 1 pitch, 1 out, inning over. That's his job, and the Spartans will keep holding on to the 5-2 lead through 5.5. 5-2, Tampa on top, right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Good job.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
What do you get when you take your favorite food and stuff it inside a pocket of homemade dough? Cooked perfectly until golden brown. It's a mouth-watering empanada from Mr. Empanada. No one makes a better empanada. Take Ted Webb's word for it.
Almost as good as my mom used to make.
Check out our website for a location near you, MrEmpanada.com.
Bottom of the 6th, Tampa will send up Josh Rulai, Jordan Lala, Drew Earhart, 1-2-3 to the inning. Actually, the 9-1-2 hitters. Tampa 10 for 23 in this game. Mississippi College 6 for 24. Rulai base hit and scored last at bat in the 4th.
Ooh, nice little breeze coming in.
LeBlanc back on the mound for his 3rd inning. Ball high. And the pitch. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the dugout.
LeBlanc with a long look. And comes forward with a low in the dirt.
Last inning, Choctaws were 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position.
Infield way back. Just seeing if Rulai can bounce one out to them. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. He goes down swinging anyway. Top of the order we go with Jordan Lala. Lala with a 3-hit second game after having a 3-walk first game. .1-0 on the way. Called strike.
Choctaws have a lefty warming up in their bullpen.
In the 7th, the Choctaws will have a heart of the order to look. Scott and Reese.
Inside. Two balls, one strike. And the pitch inside. 3-1. Three 1, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming up to Lala. LeBlanc winds and fires. Gets a walk.
Walks again.
Boy, he just gets on base one way or the other.
I looked it up last year. Let me see if I can look it up right here. I want to see the all-time walk leaders because on the season.
Drew Earhart to the plate now. Now LeBlanc in the stretch. Earhart, strike call. Drew 1 for 3 in this game. Courtesy toss to first. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
But it's probably like the 20th of the game. There's quite a lot here in the 7-inning ball game.
1-0 to Earhart. Ground ball out to short. Breedlove bobbles it. Gets
safe.
the toss. I think he's there.
Yeah.
And that'll be an E6. Just kind of ate up Breedlove. Tried to shovel it over to Willis, but Lala beat the throw. Brings up a great situation for E.J. Cumbo. Mississippi College had been errorless all day long. Nothing in the first game. Spartans have 2 this game.
Very productive ball game. A big 2-run home run in the first inning. Big scoring start. Single in the second. Throw to the run with a sacrifice fly.
Whoa, get down.
Well, records, talking about in the single season, the average record's 452 Tino Martinez back in 1988. So we have some Spartans at 390, but
1-0 pitch, ground ball foul.
So quite a long way for the record for walks. Talking about Lala. 75 was Schwartz. 2010.
That can't be in a season.
That's most walks. So maybe it is. It said single season history. So maybe it's individual season records. Yeah, 75.
I mean, that's walking like 3 times a game. 2+ times a game.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at.
Gumbo goes after that one and goes down swinging.
I have to feel like that's just wrong statically. There's no way 75 in a season. That's got to be insane.
Fill my heart with song.
I mean, to me, walking once a game is
that's what I was
pretty
saying.
High amount.
I just said single season, so we'll get more rated stuff for tomorrow. I'll look into that.
Dan Sullivan now with runners on first and second, 2 outs.
Hitless in this game, but 2 home runs in the first game of this doubleheader. Hit the game-winning one as well in the bottom of the 8th of game 1.
One-0 pitch. Sullivan pops it up. Should be playable. Might be tough. Heading foul, giving chase, and falls out of the reach. That was going to be tough no matter what. Left fielder would have way too long a run to get there. Third baseman running with his back to the infield. And shortstop, too far to run.
It's one of those tough plays that when you look at it, what they teach you is you sometimes have to give up eyesight to turn your body. So it was a risk, and it almost worked out, but just missed it. Sullivan gets to bat again, 1-1. Or 1-2 now, I guess, with the foul ball.
LeBlanc with the pitch. Sullivan grounds it out to second base. Willis, throw over, ends the inning. Will go to the top of the 7th, which is the last inning scheduled. We'll see how that goes. Tampa on top, 5-2 on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school.
Braden Forsyth, we'll see if he can shut down Mississippi College here in the 7th. This is the last scheduled inning. 5-2 Tampa on top. He will get the meat of the order. 2-3-4 hitters, Wade, Scott, and Reese.
And I believe Forsyth will be on tap for the save if he
should
can close it out here.
Yep.
Forsyth's first pitch to Wade is
fouled off.
Linder be on tap for the 1.
balls, 1 strike in the count.
I say that actually. I'm assuming he would be.
We don't know because he only pitched three innings.
Yeah, with a 7-inning game. It's going to be Ross or Linder. So
he left with the lead, but he only pitched 3 innings. So that's the debatable point.
So it'll probably be up to Mr. Urso to make the call.
Ground ball foul. So Forsythe quickly gets ahead in the count. Oh, 2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Takes care of the first batter. We'll bring Ken Scott to the plate.
Now batting for right fielder, Ken Scott.
Ken Scott has been on base 3 times. He's walked, he's doubled, he's reached the fielder's strikes, he's stolen 2 bases.
Scott has doubled in today's game in the 3rd inning. In the first, walked and advanced all the way to 2nd, and on a fielder's choice in the 5th, advanced all the way to the 3rd.
Swing and a miss. So he's 1 for 2 on the day.
Story of the day for at least game 2. Spartans 5 for 15 with runners on.
Swing and a miss. Gets ahead on another batter.
Mississippi College Choctaws are 2 for 14 with runners on. So then running in scoring position, Spartans 2 for 8 on game 2, and the Mississippi College Choctaws are 1 for 10. So Spartans hitting when it matters most.
0-2 pitch. Forsythe fires. Hit foul toward the Mississippi College bullpen. Oh, 2 again. Outside, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Forsythe coming in strong here in the 7th. 2 down now. 1 more out to go, and the Spartans will have wrapped up their 15th win of the season.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Caleb Reese.
That'll be their 16th win of the season.
15th win in a row.
15th win in a row. 16-1 on the year.
A real hot streak. Homestand. Don't want to jinx anything. Currently undefeated.
Fouled off.
Yeah, but I like one game only tomorrow. I would give it this all.
That one is hit out fairly deep.
And that's your ball.
Clancy makes the catch, hauls it in. Spartans pick up the win.
Guaranteed the win for the series, for sure.
They do win the series. The final score, Tampa 5-2, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for Tampa. For Mississippi College, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. And the Spartans keep up their winning ways, 15-1 now on the season. And we'll get ready for tomorrow's game. It is a 1 o'clock first pitch, and we'll be back then. So for Tate Gebhardt, Daniel running the board,
have a good night,
Jack Ike saying see you tomorrow right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Have a good night, everybody.